What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio. Shout in as always. I got my podcast partner off in this thing, OG Gangsta Wicked, aka Big Galaxy of Ghetto Mafia.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. Hats off to you too, sir.
Yes, sir, man. What's cracking? I like your shirt, B.
Hey, man, I'm feeling a little. I'm in the. This is a little fall. Yeah, I'm feeling a little fallish right now.
Got your green and red. You're in the Christmas season.
No, I'm feeling like a lumberjack, man. Shout out to lumberjacks. Cool Joe Timo. What up, though?
So I should be getting a nice little Lambo or something for Christmas from you, don't you? You know, Lambo or nothing?
A lamb chop.
We can do a Honda. So at least a Honda. We can do a Honda.
You ain't get no Honda now.
Kia, no, not even a Kia.
I'm gonna get you one of them Aztecs. You seen them cars? I'm gonna get you one of them Aztecers. See how you like that? You know, Focus. You know, something you can focus in while you ride around town. Yeah, with 15s in the trunk, with some 15 Vegas in that.
I'll ride that Focus like it's a Mercedes. What Tupac say?
I'm in the bucket, but I'm riding it like it's a Benz.
Let's run
man, you know, Thug, he's back out here on these streets making waves, getting ready to do what he does.
Yes, sir.
He done dropped a few tweets. You know, the first tweet since he been back, he says, real plea deal, Jack. The second tweet was, wham, let's drop one on these rats, Peter. The first tweet is in regards to the plea deal and getting out. You know, it's the real deal. You know, the second tweet is to Lil Baby. They're about to get back in the studio and drop a hit, or they probably had some in the vault that was just ready to go. So, wham, they back at it again.
Now, when I saw those tweets, I kind of didn't know where to go with them because they don't go into detail. Mm-hmm. So when I decided to come in here and we even talk about it, I said, well, I got to kind of watch what I say. Anytime you hear me stuttering a little bit, this for the people out there too. When y'all hear me stuttering, well, hold on, it's because I'm trying to make sure I say the right thing.
Yeah.
Now, when I saw the real plea deal, it was kind of like the time when Tip had said to me, this is what I took it as, when Tip threw his paperwork party.
Okay.
And I came on this show and I said, well, why would, the king feel the need to even have to have a paperwork party?
Yeah.
Was somebody saying something that made him feel compelled to have to show it?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. When I hear this right here, a real plea deal, it could go both ways. He could be, I take it as maybe he could be saying to some of the people that turned on him, that did a fucked up plea deal, hey, yeah, nigga, see, this is what a real plea deal looks like. If you stay down, you know what I'm saying, then you get a real plea deal. Or it could be taken as, you know what I'm saying, there's people in all the different blogs and stuff saying something smells fishy about everything. So I don't know which way, what he was meaning. Only Thug knows that. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, if you feel, a lot of times when a person feels compelled to bring up something, there means somebody is in their ear, or they've seen a comment, or they even just thinking that this is what this person may think. Meaning, like right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here in all my red for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? But I could easily, my son is locked up. I could easily be like, you know what I'm saying? For anybody that thinks that I'm all the way slab, you know what I'm saying? The average person would be like, well, what would make Wick say that? Yeah. Maybe because in the comments or somebody said, hey man, I see Wick sitting up in there in all red. Is he goddamn blah, blah? Or what he said, his son is goddamn blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times when people will bring a tweet or a post up, it's put a tweet or put a post up, it's because of something. It's a reaction to something, or they may be trying to get ahead of something. So I don't know what that is. The people will be able to maybe tell us, but like I said, he could also just be saying, you know what, a lot of y'all niggas turned on me. You know what I'm saying? I look at you as rats. I stayed down. This is the deal that I got for you. You know. And if you would have stayed down, you would have been doing 17 years right now. You understand what I'm saying? I try to tell you. It could be that.
Yeah.
Or it could be like people are pressing him. Hey, man, it's real fishy. What kind of deal really was it? The paperwork is sealed. We can't really see the deal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know which one it is. I won't speculate on which one it is. We have people that I'm sure in the comments are going to tell us what they think about it. With regards to the other tweet that he sent to what's
Lil
that to
Baby.
baby to Lil Baby. Read that for me one more time because I didn't feel like that was I felt like read it to me one more time.
Wham! Let's drop one on these rats, Peter.
Now, I thought in the deal in the plea deal, and part that I watched, that the judge had, made it clear that we're going to refrain from signs, we're going to refrain from negativity, we're going to refrain from, dealing with certain kind of music and the content of the music. So right off the rip, when I hear "let's drop one on these rats," it makes me think that that's not going to get. That's already kind of tiptoeing the line of what the judge said. You know what I'm saying? And then there again, it's a tweet that could, that's just in the universe and it's bland.
Yeah.
So it's almost like take it for whatever you want to take it for, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what Thugger Mayor did. Throw something out there, nigga, you take it however you want. You know what I'm saying? So that's another one that I'm gonna defer to you and the people to kind of what y'all thinks it means.
Well,
Me from Glenwood, let's drop one on these rats. I'm telling you what, the Glenwood and Columbia Drive and Cantaloupe Road and what's the chapel meaning is.
Yeah.
Let's drop one on these rats, meaning some niggas. Let's drop one on these snitch ass niggas, these rats from the hood, rats from the hood. It could be these bitches, you know what I'm saying? These maggot ass, low life ass niggas that were hating on us. These maggots, these rats that all fall in the same thing, as well as rats mean a snitch. We know that.
Yeah.
So that's what the definition on each side is. But I don't know what Thugger means. After all, he is from your side of town.
Well, Thug, I just think, with these kind of cryptic tweaks, the only people that get them are the folks that they was addressed to.
Absolutely, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna go over everybody else's head because we don't really know what the hell's going on.
Exactly,
so
exactly.
It's one of those things that, hell, like when he say wham, everybody else is thinking Lil Baby, or somebody else could be thinking wham. You see what I'm saying?
Correct,
But
correct.
folks that know that that's Lil Baby's nickname, then it's like, okay, he talking about Lil Baby. Let's drop a hit out here on these streets and
He
get
didn't
back to
say
making this
streets. He said rats. See, don't leave that part out.
But see, I mean, basically, they're going to hear this song, whatever it is, when it penetrates through social media and through the radio and goes crazy. So that's for everybody to hear. We're going to enjoy some good music, but the people that he might not be particularly fond of, they're going to hear something else. And I mean, that's just what it is. So I don't know how, I think that's only gonna hit the people that it's intended to hit, the intended targets that he was trying to get them to understand.
But
I don't think the populace, all us, really gonna know nothing. I mean, this is above our pay grade, whatever the hell he said right here.
Right.
I don't think that was really addressed to the people. That was some code. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm only speaking for what let's drop one on a rat means on the east side. That normally has a negative connotation to it. That's what any nigga on the east side will take that as. Let's drop one on these rats. Either what you're saying is let's drop one on these hood rats. Let's drop one on these snitching ass niggas. Let's drop one on these people that are lower than us. Yeah. That's what we would take that as. That would be the connotation when I hear that. Now, had he said, let's drop one, you know what I'm saying, on these female, let's drop one on, for the hood. Let's drop one, you know what I'm saying, for the OGs. Let's drop one for the steppers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you say rats, I mean, it's not a lot of definition of rats that are in good favor. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I would say, once he added the rats to it, to me it took on a negative connotation. Maybe it isn't.
Well, answer me this though: does everything he does have to be 100% positive moving forward, or what do you think? I mean,
I don't know. It sounds like that from the judge. It sounds like that. I mean, and if he doesn't have to be 100% positive, I think the first song should be. I mean, you just got out a day and a half ago, and we already talking about goddamn stunting on the rats. So Thugger, man. Thugger, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, only Thugger and the DA and the judge and his defense knows what was sealed in those, you know what I'm saying, in that plea deal. we know, like I said, I don't know about you, Beehive, because your record is sealed. I ain't never seen none of your cycles. You know what I'm saying? I openly talk about mine, but all your stuff is on the hush hush. So I know you have been in jail for something. I don't know what it is. A bar fight, you did something.
Leave me out of it.
But I'm trying to. My thing is, I don't know what that deal entailed, and they know he can't talk. In the deal, I think I did hear the judge say that it's cool for him to deal with Gunna. Which is Gunna was one of the people that took a plea too on him. So if you mad at other rats, I would assume you're mad at Gunna. If you mad at everybody that took a plea, he took a plea.
Thug's dad said that he never had no issues with Gunna. So, I mean, that's the whole thing, too. His daddy came out there was like, his daddy was at Gunna's show, cranking that thing up, okay? So, I can't ride with that. I think this thing is just over everybody's head. We don't know what's really going on. Right. The only way you're going to know what's going on in these cases
until you see it.
Well, yeah, until you see it, or if you was a part of it. You got to be a part of this situation to really understand what's going on. Other than that, all we can do is speculate.
Well, like I do understand street talk. And let's drop one on these rats. You know what I'm saying? He's not, Thugger is not an idiot. He knew that if he dropped, that particular phrase, to drop one on these rats, that was going to be subject to criticism or to speculation of what it meant. Be clear if you want us to understand exactly what you're saying and be clear. If not, this is what you get. You get Wick up here on one side, you get Beehive on the other side, you get me guessing on what it means, trying to say this is what it would mean on the east side. You say it on the west side and the south side, it might not mean that. It's something over our pay grade. So that's a speculation when you drop out these subliminal, in your windows, you know what I'm saying? You leave it open for speculation. So I think that he's okay with us talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's just what it is. I'm waiting to see him pop out on stage. I'm hearing rumors that, he might be popping out on the Gunna show real soon. I don't know how true this is, but I'm hearing rumors that man might hit the stage and it might get crazy. And it's going to be a big old welcome home shebang, man.
Hey, well, you know what? I've never been one to hate on a brother for being able to get his money and doing what he enjoys doing. So if that did happen and I saw that going down, I would be happy for him.
Yeah.
Like I said, I told you the last time I was on here and when he first beat the case, and I gave the story that you loved, that everybody called you and said, Wicked broke that bitch down.
Your long ass life story, who nobody asked for, but we was here for it.
But I gave it to you anyway.
Yeah.
And but what I will say is, like I said, I go just back to that. Take a soundbite out of that, like Mom's always said. We'll know in a minute. We can't right now. We don't know. Only time will tell. What this entire thing meant to to Thugger. How seriously he does or does not take it. How much of compliance is he or isn't he in? And only thing that is going to reveal that is time. We can sit here and talk till we blue in the face. Because he could be right now. He could throw something out there just for for the gram and Twitter and all that stuff, just to kind of.
To stir the pot.
To stir the pot up.
And I can see that being the case too as well. Because he got to get back out here and make some
money. And make some money. But we don't know. We don't know right now. We won't know. Like I said, and I will say it again. There were a lot of people, including his baby mama, including the boy them getting out. Lucci. There's a lot of people out here, a lot of people out here that was, affected by this entire thing, and we will see how it plays out. Has Thugger, you know what I'm saying, pivoted, or we finna get the same Thugger we got before he went in?
Okay, on a lighter note of things, though, the Hot Boys. They reunited at the Lil Louisiana Fest over the weekend.
My God, I didn't get a ticket.
Yeah, I was saying, Turk come here every other day. You ain't asked about
I asked Turk 50 times for a ticket. He just sitting there. He just sitting there, eat his sub. He on his diet, working out. You know what I'm saying? And he's showing me.
No sweat, no chick. Yeah, man. But no, I mean, how did you feel seeing the Hot Boys getting back together again, though, Wick?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, and you know, before I ever even met Turk, or before Turk came here, when you and I used to just talk,
yeah,
I am, and I know before you, I am a real Hot Boys fan. Before the deal,
yeah,
you know, before Universal, a lot of people got on the Hot Boys after the deal. They got me through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I listened to, like I said, all the stuff before they even ever had the deal. And to see them all on stage, this was what I took away from it.
Yeah.
I took away from that Wayne was happy as hell.
Yeah.
I think that, you know what I'm saying? We obviously Turk was.
Yeah.
Because he's been pushing, on here with on this platform.
Come on.
With the love from the OG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has kind of changed the narrative.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
Here's a guy that, you know what I'm saying, we're talking about Turk, he works up here with us, and I have kind of seen him up close and personal. He is, he changed his life before he even, he got here. He's from what I understand, is drug-free, alcohol-free, all these type of things, you know what I'm saying, a married man, a family man. Got a new podcast out, you know what I'm saying? He comes on here, show up and show out with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that, besides him, Wayne was just, like I said, Wayne was excited.
Yeah.
I think that Wayne, man, it was his first time. Wayne did it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing impresses Wayne anymore. I think this was one of the last things on Wayne's bucket list. And I may be wrong, but as far as, sometimes you just be like, you know what? I don't did it all. I don't seen it all. I don't been everywhere. I don't drove the cars. I don't lived in the cribs. You know what I'm saying? I ate at the finest restaurants. But nothing gets me nostalgia like seeing these 4 or 5 brothers, all us together, like when we first started. It's the same thing with me anytime that I go do a show. And, a lot of stuff I'll do by myself. Yeah. And Nino may do some stuff by himself. But when we see each other, and we on stage, it's like we almost back for the first time. You know what I'm saying? That's the ludicrous reference.
Yeah.
And it's like when I see him, on stage, it feels good. It feels like when we was, sleeping in vacant apartments, wearing the same garment. You know what I'm saying? That's a Ghetto Mafia song. You might know something.
Yeah.
But that's what it feels like anytime that I see Nino on stage, and I'm sure that they felt that same type of nostalgia.
Yeah.
As well as the fans love it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we are talking about one of the biggest movements. I would argue right now that Cash Money is the biggest Southern record label and movement of our generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, Death Row would be my number one. Anytime you got Tupac and Snoop at the top of your roster. Yeah. I look at Tupac and Snoop as 2 Lil Waynes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Death Row had 2 Waynes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We could take it up north and say Wu-Tang, that movement for the north. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Choke would agree with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the south goes, Cash Money, maybe we throw Dungeon Family. They could battle that.
That's right.
That number one all-time movement. Yeah. But Cash Money, I could make an argument that was the biggest movement. I definitely think it was a little bigger than P, much as I love No Limit. Yeah. I love No Limit. I think that No Limit was just a little top heavy. P had a lot on his plate Mystical kept, getting in trouble and stuff, so he couldn't really reach the potential that I thought that he could go to. But I feel like, Juvie, Wayne, BG, even the big timers, they did their thing. They all did their thing, and Turk did his thing. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, Turk is doing his thing now. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? So Cash Money, man, salute to them. I'm definitely going when they come here to Atlanta. Yeah. And I know that if I don't have no tickets, no backstage tickets, or when they coming up here in Atlanta, they're gonna have more to worry about than Turk. Cause you don't want to upset me. You know what I'm saying? And I have no filter. Turk come in here and keep it respectful. You know what I'm saying? I have no filter behind.
But I'm definitely, you gonna be sitting outside of the fence talking about, hey,
let me up in this motherfucker. I jumped the fence, shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, I was excited. I think the fans were excited. They were engaged. Yeah. And it was just a good thing for hip hop. Yeah. So that's my take on the entire thing. And I could do into this morning sitting right here, I'm proud to, you know what I'm saying, to be even in the mix of, you know what I'm saying, even being able to deal with Turk and them, and I'm proud that, you know what I'm saying, that I am a fan of all their music. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna be a guy that sit here that plays both sides of the fence when it comes to anything like that.
Yeah.
I have my own feelings when it comes to certain stuff. I am a hot boy fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a Wayne fan by himself, Juvie fan by himself, BG fan by himself, Turk fan by himself, Manny and goddamn, I am all of their fan. That's from Wick from Ghetto Mafia.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I feel that. I mean, I was happy to see that stuff, Wick. You know, Turk worked hard as hell.
Absolutely. Yes, he did.
You know, pushing the line for that to happen, man. And I mean, seeing Wayne putting everything together.
Yes.
Seeing the big timers on stage doing their thing.
Yes.
The Hot Boys getting back together. That was just, I mean, it was a nostalgia that, I mean, I really wasn't even prepared for. Watching it, I was like, oh my God, it's going down in this thing.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
So, I mean, it was a beautiful thing to see. You know, Turk did his thing. It was, you know, it was nothing but a happy feeling just knowing him and knowing how he feels about everybody and just seeing them back with the family and folks vibing and then just jamming and seeing everybody smiling and showing that love. I mean, it don't get no better than that, man.
And this is something too behind it that you probably left out. And when I say this, you know, you'll agree. You have to realize that Turk, Wayne, and BG all did prison time, bruh.
Yeah.
So what's going through their mind?
Yeah.
When you sit in a cell.
Yeah.
And anytime you sit in a cell, this could be it.
Yeah.
Because even if, that's why I don't like to go to jail.
Come on.
You know why I don't like to go to jail?
Why?
Even if they say, okay, well, Wick, you're going to go to jail and do 1 week.
Yeah.
I could die in that week.
Yeah.
I could die from health problems.
Yeah.
I could just be like Sandra Bland, where all of a sudden they just say, well, Wick hung himself.
Yeah.
I could get killed by another inmate.
Yeah.
I could get sick from, you know what I mean, the inmates died from COVID during the time where they was in there.
Yeah.
Lack of health care in there.
Yeah.
So there's no guarantee once those doors shut behind you that you're going to come up out of this. Or come up out of this the same way that you went in. So for all three of them to have come out of that and still have the sameness,
exactly,
and able, you know, 10 toes and 10 toes and 10 fingers,
exactly,
to be able to grab a mic and stand up and rap.
Come on.
Hey, it don't get no better than that. And if they can't see that, then that's on them. That's something to be blessed for.
Exactly. Why you got to go off on every show, though? Why can't you just be relaxed and enjoy yourself?
I'm just
now. Why the spirit got to hit you every damn show?
I'm getting in my zone, behind.
Okay, you in your bag.
I'm in my bag. You know, so I don't found my niche. Everybody's calling Wick from around the world, saying, Wick, this way. Hey, talk to him, Wick. Don't be playing with these niggas. I ain't playing with no niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old to play with a nigga.
Hey, man, I'm waiting on the Hot Boys tour to come to Atlanta. Okay,
that's right.
You know, Juvie, Manny, and Turk, they going to be doing their thing on November 20th in Atlanta.
Okay.
So that show is going to be off the damn chain.
That's
but
right.
I can't wait till they bring the whole gang through and shut down the Benz or State Farm. Because, I mean, it's going to be a movie. Well, but with that being said, y'all hit the comments. Let us know how y'all felt about the reunion, what you think about them thug tweets. Yeah. And we'll be back with more content in a little while. Also, check out Greg's Street interview too, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Hey, let me, as a matter of fact, yes, I'm glad you brought it up. I forgot, man. Y'all go check out that Greg Street interview. It's going ham. One of the best interviews of the year. I think that's close to my, you know, my number one was them boys out of Alabama.
Oh, yeah, dirty.
Them dirty. Them, you know, pimping gangster.
Yeah.
But I think Greg is, you know, he neck and neck now.
Now, Greg brought the emotions out of us in this thing.
Absolutely.
You know, so y'all get down with the movement. Be Hot Radio, shout it, Big Galaxy. I'll let y'all in a minute, man. We gone.
Yep.